My name is Tina Orr, and this is my story. I was born in Lincoln, Nebraska on July 20th, 1957. And my parents were Bob and Dolly Stump. My dad was born in Lincoln like I was, and he had a dream. Before I was born, he was going to have a beautiful little girl. I was kind of cute when I was little. And that she'd be a movie star, so he wanted to bring me out to California. I was really pretty, so he introduced me to Mr. Warner when I was 2, because they kind of had a talent scout. Mr. Warner wanted to sign me to a 10-year contract. Mr. Warner was looking for another Shirley Temple, is what it was. So he really wanted me to be it, but my dad didn't want to take the contract. You know, after that, I was in the industry anyway, even though my dad said no. I made 5 Kellogg's cornflake commercials from the time I was 5 till 10.
You can have some more Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes. Superman says they're the best. I like them the best too.
You're almost like a little business person. I was up for the Andy Griffith Show with Ron Howard as a little kid. And I was up for like Star Wars, and they wanted me to play Princess Leia. And I'm still, I think, kind of childlike a little bit at times, and part of that is just because I never had a childhood. You know, I was always working.
Come here, you want to come down here? You want me to feed him? Come here, Herman. Come here. I'm not supposed to. See, he catches it.
So if people in Hollywood that have started working as small children seem weird to you, that's why, because they've lived a little bit of a weird life. I was 15 and a half when I started college courses at UCI, and 16 when I started to attend it. Yeah, I used to get straight A's. And back then, to be a smart girl was not, yeah. Now it's cool to be smart. Then it was like, oh, she's smart, we won't ask her to the prom. And the 3rd year going to UCI, I only had about another year to go. I got the lead on the soap opera called Search for Tomorrow. And I played a character named Meredith Hartford, and it was the starring role. So around the same time as the soap, I got married. I was a battered wife, and you know, I don't think it was intentional. You know, it's really weird because you know, was raised very Christian. I was treated very well by my parents and my grandparents. Everybody really loved me. So I was, you know, I was a virgin when I married my husband. There's a lot of power when you're totally exclusive with somebody. And then there was this tremendous sense of failure. I didn't push as hard, you know. I think it just did something to me. If I had it to do over, I would have gotten divorced right away. It was my belief system that hurt me. The old-fashioned way that women were raised that were Christian is you got married, you never got divorced, the man took care of the money. Then I have my 3 beautiful children. I have 3 children. Jordan Grace Lee, she's going to be 20 on July 4th. Lauren Elizabeth, she's going to be 18 on my birthday, which is July 20th. That's her birthday now. And then Colin, my son, is going to be 14 on August 15th. I raised my daughter Jordan until she was 8, and Lauren was 7, and Colin was 2. And because I didn't have any money, you know, that's why they didn't end up being with me these last 10 years. I used to take Jordan and Lauren and Colin here, my kids. It's been so many years now, so many Christmas shows I missed. Motherhood didn't work out for me the way that I thought it would. I don't have a picture of you with this silhouette in my mind. I have no money or cell phone to call you. Our phone here won't go through. But know that the love I have for you is infinite. My kids I worshipped, and you know, the fact that they were you know, they weren't with me anymore. I'm on anxiety medication, that's why I'm on it, because, you know, they went back there. And just, you know, I couldn't stay afloat anymore. I had an apartment in Huntington Beach, and it was $1,000 a month. So I was working 2 jobs, But that's kind of how I ended up homeless. It was just, I couldn't save any money. You know, my divorce is kind of, I just didn't save enough money. I mean, it was kind of nice having a place to live. You can probably tell it makes me kind of nervous talking to them. And there's a few people that are okay, but the people here are mostly considered very mentally ill, a lot of them, because they don't want help. They just want a place to sleep at night and they want to be left alone the rest of the day. Sometimes they sleep in the bushes. Because you can take a shower and they have laundry, but you know, I used to be a star and I take a while to get ready, just like a normal woman. And it was just really, you know, it was tough. I don't know yet about my health, but when I was at ASL, I had to go to the hospital about 7 different times because I had a couple of heart attacks over there from, they think now from anxiety. Thank God they took me here, you know, because I didn't have any more money. I was on unemployment for a while.
Hi, my name is Jan Manilakis, and I am a caseworker here at Friendship Shelter, and I have the pleasure of working with different clients of the shelter, including Tina. But your housing looks like it's starting to come together, because one of the most important things when you come to the homeless shelter is to find your own home. We've been looking for quite some time, and we were waiting for her to get her housing voucher, and once she got that, once the housing voucher is issued, she has four months within which to find housing, and she is responsible for paying 1/3 of whatever her income is, and the voucher will cover the rest of the rent.
You got a minute, don't you?
Have a seat. Where would you be if you chose to leave the Friendship Shelter right now? You're working hard on trying to get your housing situated. We're working hard. We're working together as a team to get this put together.
When's our next appointment?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
We'll, there's actually another thing that I actually do have to talk to you about. I would prefer that the cameras were off when we do discuss it.
Good to miss you.
I know. You know, I want you to know that everything that's been accomplished, you accomplished it.
We are looking at a one to 2 bedroom apartments.
There's a new apartment in Irvine, I think it was.
We need to look at the one in Irvine and the one in Mission Viejo.
So she told me you usually always have apartments available, but I know
We have apartments, we're just at our capacity for housing right now.
this is my last shot. You know, if I don't get in somewhere by August, you know, I'm almost 55. Next year I'll be 55 and I'll be up a creek. I have a right to housing too. I'm just hoping that I find one before long, because as much as I appreciate the shelter, it's just getting to me. I really need my own privacy and my own space. You guys are so cute. I just love you. Like you're my children. What do we need? Clarified, Drew.